Most men hit 60 and start disappearing. The body softens, the spark dims. They stop trying, stop sweating, and slowly blend into the background. But Lenny Kravitz? He's a different animal. At 60 years old, Lenny Kravitz looks like a living sculpture. Skin glowing, abs visible, swagger intact. His jawline hasn't quit, and his presence? It still commands the room, shirtless at awards shows, performing like a rock god, living with purpose. And here's the truth. He's not chasing youth. He's cultivating energy, clarity, stillness, clean living. And the craziest part? It all starts with 3 habits so simple, so powerful, you could begin them today. Stay with us, because at the end, we'll reveal the most sacred ritual Lenny swears by, one that might just be the reason his body still runs like it's 30 years younger. The ageless energy of Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz isn't aging, he's evolving. While other men his age are shrinking into oversized shirts and hiding behind baggy jeans, Lenny is going in the opposite direction. Tight jeans, sleeveless shirts, and a confidence that crackles through every photo. He lives between Paris and the Bahamas, yet whether he's on tour or off the radar, his routine never slips. He doesn't have a gym contract or a fancy trainer hovering over him. What he does have is something more powerful: rhythm, environment, and sacred daily habits. His approach to staying youthful isn't about products or procedures. It's about subtraction. Less toxicity, less noise, less artificial stimulation. What's left? Pure living. And that purity glows from his skin, pulses through his energy, and radiates from his body like he's still on the cover of GQ. Habit number 1, the plant-powered morning routine. Lenny starts his day like a monk with a machete. He lives on a farm in the Bahamas where he harvests most of what he eats. Mangoes, guavas, spinach, cucumbers, peppers. It's all real, fresh, and straight from the ground. There are no Pop-Tarts, no coffee laced with sugar, no frozen waffles. His fridge is a jungle of chlorophyll and sunlight. Each morning, he breaks his fast with raw plant foods. A big glass of fresh-pressed green juice, packed with kale, ginger, lemon, cucumber, and spirulina. Sometimes he adds moringa, a powerful leaf known for its testosterone-boosting and anti-aging properties. This combo hydrates, alkalizes, detoxifies, and energizes. No crash, no jitters, just clean fuel. Then comes the tropical fruit bowl: papaya, watermelon, pineapple, and banana. Rich in enzymes, potassium, and vitamin C. It supports digestion, reduces inflammation, and rehydrates after a night of sleep. And this isn't a diet for Lenny. It's a belief system. He once said, "Food is medicine, and I want to heal with every bite." That mindset doesn't just feed his body, it feeds his soul. Habit number 2, the Spartan workout in paradise. Lenny doesn't hit the gym. He trains with nature. His workouts happen in the sand, in the jungle, in the sun, barefoot. Minimal gear, maximum effort. He built a small outdoor gym next to his home. Pull-up bars rigged between palm trees, parallel bars for dips, resistance bands tied to trunks. His bodyweight circuits are simple, savage, and effective. Push-ups, pull-ups, jump squats, lunges, sprints through sand, planks on concrete. Sometimes he straps on a weighted vest and goes for long walks or jogs through the brush. He trains fasted. No headphones, no mirrors, just sweat, breath, and rhythm. His focus is on function, not just aesthetics. He wants to move like a panther, not just pose like a statue. He trains 6 days a week. The sessions vary. Some days he goes heavy on calisthenics. Other days it's about mobility and core. He mixes in boxing combos, shadow work, and flow-based movement. Everything is primal, functional, intentional. This is how he keeps that carved look without ever stepping into a commercial gym. He trains like a warrior who's never stopped hunting. Habit number 3, sacred stillness and soul time. Here's the part most men miss. Lenny isn't just physically strong, he's spiritually bulletproof, and that comes from time alone. Every day, Lenny makes space for stillness. Not scrolling, not TV, not noise, just solitude, breathwork, meditation, prayer, reading scripture, writing lyrics, playing guitar barefoot on the porch, watching the sun move through the sky, reconnecting with the silence that most of us are too distracted to feel. He believes this daily soul check-in is what keeps his mind sharp, his heart light, and his body resilient. Stress ages you. Chaos inflames your body. Lenny removes it daily with sacred solitude. He said in interviews, "You have to protect your spirit more than your body, because when your spirit breaks, everything breaks." And that's the heart of his anti-aging philosophy. It's not creams or collagen shots. It's inner peace, emotional hygiene, mental clarity. The 3 never rules Lenny lives by. Lenny Kravitz doesn't follow a strict program. He lives by conviction. And there are 3 things he has completely cut from his life, without exception. First, processed sugar. It doesn't enter his house. Lenny treats sugar like poison, and for good reason. It spikes insulin, ages your skin, inflames your joints, fogs your brain, and makes you dependent. He doesn't just avoid soda or candy. He won't even eat fruit that's too sweet at night. His goal is metabolic harmony, not chaos. Second, alcohol. He gave it up years ago. It slows him down, compromises his sleep, and adds nothing to his clarity. He says it made him feel fuzzy, disconnected, and heavy. And if you've seen his energy on stage, you know, there's no fog left in that man's system. Third, digital toxicity. This is the one most people ignore. Lenny keeps his phone use minimal. He doesn't scroll through negativity or flood his brain with constant notifications. He values peace more than updates. He's mastered the ancient art of being unavailable, and that's why he's aging backward. How you can implement this today? You don't need a farm in the Bahamas to start living like Lenny. What you need is a mindset and the guts to remove what's killing your momentum. Start simple. Make your first meal a raw one. Try a green juice. Eat fresh fruit on an empty stomach. Swap toast for something alive. Give your digestive system something clean to start the day. Skip sugar for 3 days. Just 3. Watch what happens. Your energy will spike, your cravings will calm, and your mood will stabilize. Get outside to train. No gym? No problem. Do push-ups on concrete, squats in your living room, planks, jumping jacks, jump rope. Add heat, add barefoot grounding, add silence. And most importantly, protect your peace. Set your phone down for an hour. Sit outside and breathe. Write, stretch, pray. You don't have to be religious. You just need to reconnect with something greater than yourself. The goal isn't to be Lenny. The goal is to live like your energy matters again. The environment he built for ageless living. Let's talk about where Lenny lives, because his lifestyle isn't just about what he does, it's about what he doesn't allow in. His home in the Bahamas is a sanctuary, surrounded by ocean, trees, and animals. There's no Wi-Fi overload, no constant digital distraction, no traffic noise, just space, just air, just quiet. And that's intentional. He built a life where nature is the gym, food is the medicine, and silence is the therapist. Everything in his life either heals him or it doesn't enter. This is a key piece to understand. Aging isn't just a result of what you eat or how you train. It's how you live, the noise you allow, the stress you absorb, the chaos you normalize. Lenny opted out. He created his own ecosystem of peace, and that's why he still radiates youth, because his environment feeds vitality, not stress. The final secret, what he does after dark. Now for the habit we saved until the end. The ritual that might be the real reason Lenny Kravitz looks 40 at 60. Every night after the sun sets, Lenny disappears. He doesn't party, he doesn't binge Netflix, he doesn't doom scroll. He vanishes into a sacred space of recovery. He plays music, usually slow, instrumental. He lights candles, sometimes incense. He takes a hot bath with Epsom salts and herbs he grows himself. No lights, just soft glow. Then he meditates, sometimes for 10 minutes, sometimes for 40. Eyes closed, bare feet, deep breath, and stillness. He ends his day in silence, every single night. Why? Because this deep, consistent nightly ritual tells his nervous system, we're safe, we're calm, we're done. That's the moment his hormones reset. That's when recovery happens. That's when youth is preserved. Not with products, but with peace. Picture your own life, transformed. Imagine this, 2 weeks from now. You've had raw, clean food every morning. You've done bodyweight workouts outside. You've sat in silence every evening. You've cut sugar. You've ditched the noise. And now, you feel electric. Your joints ache less. Your sleep is deep. You move with more flow. Your face, tighter. Your mood, lighter. You didn't need a gym. You didn't need a trainer. You didn't need supplements. You just needed structure, nature, intention. Final challenge. Are you ready to live ageless? Could you go 7 days Lenny style? Could you fuel with plants? Move in the sun? Sit in silence at night? No sugar, no noise, just real food, real training, real peace. If you're ready, drop Lenny mode in the comments. Let's see who's got the guts to age like a legend. And next, we're diving into how Tom Cruise trains underwater for 6 minutes before cliff jumping at 61. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe, reset, become ageless.